Good morning for the third year students, Hotel Management Department. Ramadan Kareem. This is General Review, Part 7, Grammar. On this lecture, we are going to explain simple present tense. In this lecture, we will know how to form or make present simple and when to use present simple. كيف هو شكل form المضارع البسيط وأين نستخدم المضارع البسيط. Let's start with the form of a present simple. Form معناها شكل المضارع البسيط. With sentences, the form is a subject plus a verb. And in this verb, there will be an S if the subject is a third person singular. That is he, she, or it. Let's look to these examples. I work at المستنصرية University. Subject and a verb. I play tennis every Sunday. Subject and a verb. Sarah reads a novel in her room. Subject and a verb with an S because we have she. In negatives, all we have to do is putting auxiliary verbs do or does and not. I don't work at المستنصرية University. I don't play tennis every Sunday. Sarah doesn't read novels in her room. And now let's look at the form of questions. ما هو شكل الأسئلة? In yes/no questions, we have the rule says we have to put do or does, then the subject, then the verb. أسئلة yes/no question, this is the rule of it. Do you play chess? Do, subject you, play is the verb. Let's look at this example. She lives in London. She is the subject, lives is the verb. When we want to make it a yes/no question, we say, does she live in London? Does because we have she and the verb live without S, no S in it. The second sentence, they study in this department. Do they study in this department? إذن القاعدة مالتي do, does, then the subject and then the verb. If we want to make a WH question, it is the same rule here, نفس القاعدة, but we are going to put WH question at the beginning. بالبداية هي أداة الاستفهام. When do we board the plane? When do we board the plane? Here, when is the WH question. Do, because we have we and the verb. Let's look at this exercise or this point. The class begins at 8 a.m. The class is the subject, begins the verb. Here we have to use when, does, the class began. When is the question word, does is the auxiliary, class is the subject and the verb. Again, the verb with no S in it. The last example, I live in Abu Dhabi. This is from your book. هذه نقطة موجودة في كتبكم أول صفحة chapter 1. I live in Abu Dhabi. I is the subject, live is the verb. Where? Where do you live? Where is the question word, do is the auxiliary, and I'm using do not does because I have you. ما استخدمت does لأنه عندي you الفاعل. Live. Look at the verb in questions, they are base. Base يعني بدون أي إضافة, بدون الأس. Now we come to the uses of a present simple. متى استخدم المضارع البسيط؟ Number 1, with repeated or usual actions. مع الأحداث المتكررة repeated or usual المعتادة. الشيء اللي أنت معتاد عليه أو دائما تكرره استخدم مع المضارع البسيط. Like what? Like a habit. عادة. Scheduled event. أعمال منتظمة بوقت معين. Daily event. أعمال يومية. Something often happens. أشياء عادة ما تحدث. Look at the example. He drinks tea at breakfast. He drinks tea at breakfast. He is the subject, drink is the verb. The verb with an S because we have he. This is a habit. هذه عادة من العادات اللي يتمتع بها هو شرب الشاي في الفطور. So I use a present simple. I go to the library every Wednesday. Every Wednesday, which means this is repeated action. عمل متكرر. So I use again present simple. The train leaves at 9 o'clock, or in the negative, the train doesn't leave at 9 o'clock. These two sentences are a scheduled event. We have 9 o'clock. عندنا جدول معين لمغادرة القطار فهو present simple. She likes Chinese food. She likes Chinese food. Again, this is a present simple. The second use of present simple is to express something that is true or fact. مع الحقائق والمعلومات العلمية الثابتة أستخدم المضارع البسيط. I'm 13 years old. This is true about me, so this is present simple. Water freezes at 0 degrees. Water is the subject. Freezes يتجمد الماء في درجة 0. Freezes is the verb with an S because it. So this is a fact. Again, this is a present simple. Her mother is American. Is American. This is again present simple. The earth revolves around the sun. The earth is the subject. Revolves is the verb. الأرض تدور حول الشمس. This is a fact. Something that happens every day and forever. Fact. So I use present simple. Finally, we come to the clue words. Clue words. When I found those words in a sentence, I know this is present simple. هذه الكلمات نسميها clue words. بمعنى كلمات أدلة. بمجرد ما أشوفها في الجملة مالتي أعرف أنه هذه الجملة هي مضارع بسيط. These are always, usually, often, sometimes, never, every day, every week, every month. يعني every plus a word. Once, مرة. Once a day. Once a week. Twice, مرتين. Twice a day. Twice a week. بمجرد ما أشوف هذه الكلمات أتذكر these are clue words and they indicate present simple. من أشوف هذه الكلمات أعرف أنه هذه الجملة هي مضارع بسيط.